Okay.
And welcome back to Shady Acres Park here in Trenton. I'm Lee Hayes, along with Paul Schulze, doing all the legwork and all the hard work and out in this heat to get things set up. And we're here at Shady Acres Park in Trenton bringing you some Babe Ruth action baseball. That's district tournament, Northwest District baseball tournament from Trenton. And we've got Lake County and Trenton hooked up in a battle here to see who moves on to the finals of the winner's bracket, which will be played tomorrow. We told you the winner of this one will be played tomorrow. It'll be Sunday at 1 o'clock. The loser will be coming back and playing later this evening. So we're going to have a new pitcher for Lake County. We'll find out who that is as we progress in this inning. Due up for Trenton. And we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up. Cunningham was due up, but it looks like Hunter Keithley is going to be pinch hitting for Cunningham here in this fifth inning. As Cunningham takes the first pitch for ball one. Fouls off on the third baseline. As Cunningham, that's going to even it up at 1-1. Let's see, that new pitcher for Lake County is going to be number 7. That's Hayden Smith. Hayden Smith, of course, started out this ball game playing at third base. He's the third pitcher for Lake County in this game today, but he's coming in throwing some heat. It's a little bit low and inside to Hunter Keithley, who's batting for pinch hitting for Clay Cunningham. Keithley runs count 2 balls and 1 strike. Throws his bat at that one. A soft ground ball to the pitcher. Got his bat on it, but didn't have much behind it. And Hayden Smith comes up with a play to retire Keithley 1-3 on the scorebook for the first out in this top of the 6th inning from Trenton. That's going to bring up in this ball game Autry. Autry was into the ball game as a replacement for Preston Fesmeyer. That's Nathan Autry. He came in, made a nice play out in left field in the last inning. First pitch is a little outside. Second pitch swung and missed by Nathan Autry. A 1-1 count on the batter. Third pitch is in the dirt, runs it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Autry, as we told you, batting for Preston Fesmeyer, so this is his first official at-bat in this ball game. He did play in the ball game last night against West Carroll. So he fouls that one off and he ends up the count at 2-2. Nathan was 1 for 3 in that ball game against West Carroll last night. He reached base twice on an error and had 2 runs scored. That's a little bit inside to Nathan Autry, and that's going to run the count full at 3-2. As we told you, the new pitcher for Lake County is Hayden Smith, working his second batter here. Nathan Autry looks at a called 3rd strike for out number 2 in this top of the 6th inning. So with 2 outs, nobody on, nothing working for Trenton. That's going to bring up Austin Workman. Workman playing at third base now. Swings at a chin-high fastball, fouls it off. Strike 1. Workman is 2 for 2 in this ball game. He hasn't scored, but he's been on base twice. He comes up now with 2 outs in this top of the 6th inning. Let's see if he can get something going here. As that pitch is in the dirt from Hayden Smith. So it's going to run the count to 1-1. Austin, as we told you, 2 for 2. He started out in right field and moved to third base. But he's had a good day at the plate as he takes ball 2 down and in the dirt. That's going to run the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Takes one up high in the eyes. Making the pitcher work. A good pitch. That's going to run the count to 3-1 on Austin Workman.
There you go!
That's another shot. And folks, that young man is 3 for 3, and every one of them have been right there in that spot. I think each of his hits, each of his base hits has been hard hit balls between shortstop and third base. So Workman, with 2 outs, I think we've got something going here for Trenton. It's going to bring up the additional hitter, Norval. But give Austin Workman a lot of credit. He's 3 for 3. Hard hit balls between shortstop and third base. As the first pitch to Norval was taken high. And goes to 1-0 count on Joey Norval. Joey Norval he's reached base both times up. Not been solid base hits, but he's reached base. That's a little nugget. He has trouble with it, but comes up with it. Norval hustling down the line. But pitcher Hayden Smith makes the play on it and retires Norval at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Then he gets 1 hit there in the top, Austin Workman, and that's his 3rd hit of the ball game to no avail, as you get a weak ground ball there to end that inning from the pitching of Hayden Smith off the bat of Joey Norval. So after 5 1/2, we're still knotted up at 4 with Lake County coming up to bat. We're going to start it off with Bargery, Spencer, and then Smith as the first 3 hitters for Lake County. Coming out to work is 4th inning of the ball game on the hill, Drew Powell. Drew has done a good job. He and Cunningham kind of had a tough inning in that 3rd when Lake County scored all 4 of their runs. But last 2 innings, Drew has done a good job. And has kept his team in this ball game. Allowed him to get back in this ball game and tied it up. So here we go to the bottom of the 6th, tied up at 4. I said that this was going to be Bargery leading off. I'll take a little bit closer look at my book. Bargery made the 3rd out of that 1, 2, 3 bottom of the 5th. So this is going to be Spencer. Spencer playing in left field. Doing a good job out there. It's going to be Spencer leading off. Spencer on the day is 1 for 1 with a walk as he runs. I don't know what that ball is. Maybe it hit the coach's bucket over there. You see it going fine. Maybe somebody kicked it. I don't know. But they kicked it back in the fair territory. But Spencer at the plate today, he's 1 for 1. Also has a walk. But he's thrown out at third base for the 2nd out of the 3rd inning. Next pitch from Drew Powell. Ball low. There's a ground ball to Fields again. Hop, throw for the first pitch off. Then he couldn't get back on the bat. Timothy Fields has had a work out there at shortstop. Got a good high hop on that one, but it was a high throw over to first, and he pulled Tilly off the bag, and he couldn't get back before Spencer got there. So Spencer reaches base on the error on the throw to first base. Spencer with the lead. Down pitch by Carlton. That was wrong back there. Carlton tracks it down. Spencer on the pass ball is going to go to second base. Batting now is the current pitcher of the ball game. Smith, that's Hayden Smith. Smith came in to pitch the last inning as he flies in straight back and off the pitcher's mask and off the umpire, and I think he's got everybody in between. Evens up the count at 1-1. Smith came in to pitch in that last inning, did a heck of a job, and now he's up with a chance to do some damage with the bat, because he's got to go ahead and run at second base. So he takes the ball 2 down low, 2 balls and 1 strike from Drew Powell. Smith, his last time up, walked, and He also is thrown out at third base. So he fouls the next pitch back and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the pitcher, Smith, in this ball game. Drew Powell with the stretch. We've got Spencer leading from second, and Taylor and Miguel Anderson covering. We have a timeout call, and look, we got a ball call. Ball call on the pitcher is base umpire makes it call a ball, explaining to him now what he did, and I think to a stop. Ball call if he didn't, but the runner advances to third base. So no pitch there. Count remains 2-2 as the throw over the third from Bob. That's no pitch as the ball was called. Count remains 2-2, but Spencer does go to third base on that ball call. Pitch from Powell down low, taking up the ankles for ball 3. So here we run ourselves to another full count. Another pitch fouled out over the third base dugout and out of play by Hayden Smith. Spencer still at third base. The danger there is there's no outs. Fly ball would get him home to the outfield. Ground ball to the infield would get him home. Pass ball could get him home. Any number of ways. But the go-ahead runner could score as he gets his lead off third base. He'll power the pitch, and that's a long shot. Just over the outstretched glove of the third baseman, Austin Worthing. Worthing did everything he could with it, just couldn't come up with it. This has a line drive off the bat of Hayden Smith. And a run scoring single for that young man that is now in line to get the win because of his bat. If he can come back out and hold things in the 7th inning. He gets the hit, gives his team the lead. 5-4 in the top of the 6th. Next up for Lake County is Lamb. Lamb has been behind the plate today. Not a big job, but he's done a good job back there. He shows the bunt, squares it up, fouls it off. They're just trying to get some insurance here, moving runners around, playing some small balls. They've got a runner at first base. One runs in. It's giving Lake County the lead in this one. Got a runner at first base and Hayden Smith, and the catcher, Lamb, up the bat. That's Charles Lamb. Up the bat as he squares the bunt throw to first. Couldn't come up with it clean. I think he was in there safely anyway. The Smith does a good job getting him back over there. Nice move by Powell. Go down in the dirt. Nice job by Tilly to come up with it. There's another throw to first, and that one's close. That's a nice move by Drew Powell. That's close. That's a close play. With Smith getting back safely in the first base. Pitch does the bunt. That's back at Drew. Right back at Drew Powell. He's going to go to second.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
That's a nice play. We don't know exactly what happened, but it's a nice play. Had the bunt attempt there by Lamb. He bunted it directly back at the pitcher, Drew Powell. Drew Powell immediately turned through to second. Timothy Fields was coming across to cover. The ball went by him, and Miguel Anderson, the second baseman, was there, caught the ball, tagged the runner. The umpire called him out for the first out of the inning, and now we're going to have a discussion between the third base coach and the umpire about that call. We'll let them sort it out, and nothing changes. Runner's still going to be out at second base. We're going to end up with a runner at first base with one out. And Lake County still with a 1-run lead here in the top of the 6th. So Drew Powell did a good job, but give Miguel Anderson a lot of credit there, coming up with that ball and making the tag on a hard charging Smith to get the first out of the inning. We'll give Lamb a fielder's choice on that. He's going to reach for the fielder's choice. Pitch is taken for a strike by Cashin. Lamb is going to reach first base on that fielder's choice. Throw over. Right in time. Kyle's got a nice move over there.
I'm getting that, man. I'm getting that. It's cool.
This pitch by Kyle down low in the dirt. And the 1-1 to the batter, Cashin. Cashin, of course, playing first base. Cashin reached him his last time up in the fourth inning on a fielder's choice. Now outside, a little bit outside. 2 balls and 1 strike to Hunter Cashin, first baseman for Lake County. And we've still got 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Lake County has taken that 1-run lead, and they have runner at first base in the person of Charles Brown. There's a fly ball to third base, battling the sun again. And I'll tell you, it's nice. We've got some clouds now. You remember back early inning, Austin really had trouble with the sun. He couldn't come up with a fly ball on the infield. He comes up with that one very easily for the second out of the inning. So Cashin flies out to the 5 spot on the field, third baseman Austin Workman. So with 2 outs, runner still at first base. This is going to bring up Angel Rodriguez, number 38, for his 3rd time up at the plate in this ballgame. First time up, he grounded out to the pitcher. Next time up, he laced a single into left center field. So he's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He comes up with a runner on first base in the top of the 6th with 2 outs and a 1-run ballgame. Pitch from Powell, taken by Rodriguez. The first pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Powell in the stretch with a runner on first base. There's the pitch and the ground ball in the hole. Workman couldn't come up with it clean. It's a tough play. He's going to his left. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop for him to get there to set and throw. But Workman coming across, and just to be honest with you, it took a pretty wicked hop. He got a glove on it, kept it in the dirt. Kept it in the infield, but couldn't come up with the play. So Rodriguez is going to reach base. That's Thomas, an additional hitter. He gets some wood onto that one. He laced one into center field, but Mateo Anderson is there for Trenton. Comes up with a catch for the 3rd out of the inning with runners at first and second for Lake County. So here we go. This is it, folks. Top of 7. We got a 1-run ball game.